I give me a check and I fuck it up. Yeah. Give me a check and I fuck it up. Yeah. Give me a check and I fuck it up.
Yo, jump back with another reaction. We got Kingvon most disrespectful moments. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Let's get it. I ain't gonna talk too much, man.
These are Kingvon's most disrespectful moments. And first up, we gotta talk about Von disrespecting FBG Wooski. Because back in the day, Wooski was walking on King Drive, his ops territory, and some O-Block members were standing outside. Police were also nearby, so nobody wanted to let off shots since they automatically would have got booked. So instead of doing that, Kingvon and Wooski walked up to each other and started hands. Other O-Block members jumped in since they wanted to do Wooski bad. And things got so bad that the police eventually—
Bro, this nigga funny as hell. The motherfucking the slick comments he be saying, and then I think it's the same nigga that I react to. And then these motherfucking edits, man.
That Kingvon and Wooski walked up to each other and started hands. Other O-Block members jumped in since they wanted to do Wooski bad.
Shit.
And things got so bad that the police eventually had to go over there and break everything up. And a few years after all of this, Von talked about it on his Instagram Live when a troll mentioned Wooski's name.
This say she love Wooski. We don't even know no more Wooski. Just slow up. Hey, Wooski can't tell y'all beat ass one day. He ain't tell y'all that. He too doing it. You remember? I was punching up.
But Wooski said differently in an interview with Cam Capone News because he claims he was doing Von bad in the fight.
Standing right there, and the police just pulled up, and they thought they was just gonna stand right there. We got the whooping their.
After the interview hit the net, many O-Block members said Wooski was capping and didn't beat Von up. Shoebox Baby said only guys that got touched up bad that day. Another member said that Wooski threw a brick in the fight, but that ain't the only time.
That nigga put a Craig. Hold on. That nigga put a Craig on Debo. Hold on. Where the fuck he get a brick from? Nah.
He was capping and didn't beat Von up. Shoebox Baby said only guys that got
Yo, what happened to Shoebox Baby?
Day. Another member said that
nigga was dropping crazy, and he just stopped dropping.
The only time Von disrespected Wooski. Since him back again, he raps. Bet Wooski feel this one. I bet Wooski still twitching. He changed, something different. Here, he was making fun of Wooski over a dark incident that had happened to him. Because on the day before Dooski's funeral, O-Block members were seen FaceTiming Wooski and letting him know they had a surprise for him. So the day of Dooski the Man's funeral was tense, since everyone knew that something could happen at any moment. And it turned out to be true, because when Wooski stepped outside during the funeral to smoke a cigarette, 4 men in hoodies ran up and sprayed the church up. Wooski was hit in the head, and 5 other people leaving the building after the service were also hit.
This afternoon, there were a total of 6 people who were
that shit crazy how he's still alive, man.
Shot outside the church. It was a pandemonium, a scene of pandemonium right after that happened.
Thankfully, no one died in this situation. And even though Wooski survived the shooting, the injury was so bad, he had no choice but to leave the streets alone for a little while. But Von didn't care and continued dissing Wooski on social media, saying the shooting changed him into a, and that Wooski didn't want to diss him anymore.
Super gangster cause he ugly. I shot in his head, so now he's stupid, slow, they think that's savage. Man, don't nobody get shot in the head. That's goofy.
But if you thought Von disrespected Wooski a lot, what he did to Tuka was way worse. Yeah. Because he dissed him in multiple songs. Since in a song with Slim Santana, he...
Damn, yeah, what happened to... Yo! I'm realizing what happened to all... I ain't gonna lie. Rappers come and go. But what happened to him? I forgot about... He was dropping some crazy shit too.
He says, caught that boy right by that bus. This is last stop. But Von could also be referring to Lil Mark, who was Tuka's brother. Because 2 years after what happened to Tuka, something similar happened to Lil Mark. Because on March 28th, 2014, Lil Mark was shot at a bus stop on the south side of Chicago. Damn. And one witness said that a man pulled up and opened fire. And after shooting Lil Mark, he fled away in a minivan. Police later found the van burning in flames. Von also threw shots at Tuka in another song, saying, "Tuka in my lung." I say that every time, because he got smoked. But it doesn't stop there, because there are even a ton of clips of Von trolling and dissing Tuka online, like these.
Shot Tuka. Say Tuka, man.
Yo.
Shoot him again. Shoot him in his head.
So look.
Nah, that nigga Von crazy as fuck. YoungBoy trying to let out all his anger with that motherfucker.
Shot Tuka.
Say Tuka, man. Shoot him again. Shoot him in his head.
So, look, my question for the day
Yo,
is,
they
what is your
need to keep that nigga inside right now.
Tuka, let me get it now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Tuka.
Yeah.
And all of the disrespect,
I forgot he
So
said
look,
that.
my question for the day is, what is your message to your everybody?
Tuka, let me get it now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Tuka.
Yeah.
and all of the disrespect made
He's
people
wild
wonder
for that.
why Vine hated Tuka so much. And after dissing him so much, Tuka became a meme on the internet and got to the point where Tuka's mother spoke on the situation, saying she wanted people to stop disrespecting her son.
When you hear people say they're smoking on your son, Tuka,
It makes me upset because, I mean, where do the level of disrespect stop?
Now, let's move on to the time Kingvon disrespected Lil J, because recently, clips have been getting leaked of
I haven't seen none of these clips. I just haven't even got to them, bruh. Or I didn't even think you guys wanted me to react to them. I just thought, I said, fuck it.
Kingvon and some
So
of his ops.
I heard about it, but I heard some crazy shit.
Cook
But
County
I just
Jail.
left that
And
shit
one
alone.
clip went viral where Vaughn asked the guards to move him into protective custody. Many people say he was doing this since he didn't want to be on the same deck as Lil J, since Vaughn told the guards that Lil J is very sus. And at first, not a lot of people believed Vaughn, since Lil J would always deny the rumors.
Messing with a guy. Let's clear the air on that too. That's like the #1 thing people
When
want to
I
talk
heard
about.
it was the most goofy that I ever heard in my life. And I knew it had to come from somebody goofy or something. Never played my name like that, man.
But the truth came out once a clip leaked of Lil J letting a guy sit in his lap.
Yo. Where he at now? He locked up, right? And then can't say shit now. And hold on, bro. I got a question. They leaking shit now? Out of prisons and shit? Nigga, you're not safe anywhere. That's crazy. That shouldn't even be allowed, bruh. They are leaking shit. That shit's crazy. You can't go anywhere. So if you're known, bruh, famous, whatever, your name is known, whatever, bruh, and they got that shit on camera, bruh, I'm telling y'all niggas, they gonna hold that shit against you. You are killed.
And after this clip
That's
hit the net,
crazy.
many people said Kingvon was right this whole time. And even some of Lil J's own gang members were clowning him after seeing that clip.
Let me see you juke. That boy having a juke party on the whole in Cook County. Sitting on his lap.
They mean that you'll take that to anybody, given the time and the place. You the booty man.
That nigga FTD brother, bruh, is funny as fuck. Bruh, that nigga's funny.
Anybody, given the time and the
I
place.
be seeing
you the
fucking
booty man.
shorts of this nigga. He's hilarious.
That's the booty man.
The-
And like, the way he grabbed that man, that like he needed booty more than life itself, gang.
Then,
it's tough,
speaking of
man.
those jail clips, it's also another incident that got leaked where Kingvon got very disrespectful with one of his ops in jail because all of the inmates were in a holding cell. And while in the cell, Kingvon spotted his op, 051 Freaky. So he slipped out of handcuffs, went over to the corner, and started whooping Freaky since he had a tattoo saying F L.A. Capone. But it didn't
Damn.
last long since the police broke
like
everything
that.
up and put Vaughn back into handcuffs. Now let's
How the-
move on to when King
How the fuck he get out of handcuffs? That nigga find any way to do anything.
Vaughn straight up disrespected K.I. since in exposing me, he raps, I swear I killed her, broke her back. Kingvon refers to K.I., a feared
That shit
child-like
crazy.
assassin and member of STL.
The way he even
And she
said
was
that.
highly respected among her gang members and almost feared by all the ops, except for Kingvon. Because in 2012, Kingvon and Chicago gang member K.I. were in some serious beef, and they wanted to get to each other badly. And the day would finally come on September 25th, 2012, because K.I. had caught the train to go somewhere. And while on the train, she spotted Kingvon, one of her main ops. And the time they saw each other, things were on sight. Vaughn punched K.I. in the face multiple times and did her very bad. And a few hours later, once Vaughn got home, he went to Twitter and explained how things went down. Because he made a tweet saying, I've died, get whooped on the train lacking. Think about it. K.I. acknowledged what happened with a tweet and said, my arm up my ear, and I got a bruise on my face. K.I. followed that tweet and said, Ain't got but a bruise on my face, but ain't tripping that 40 cal, put a hole in that opera's face. But things ain't in there since on April 11th.
Tell me why that shit really sound like a motherfucking like niggas is rapping. Then that shit sound like a line.
I acknowledge.
I'm telling y'all niggas, she probably would have been rapping.
That's what happened with a tweet and said, "My arm up."
A lot of niggas probably would have been rapping if they didn't die, bruh. For real, that shit crazy.
My ear, and I got a bruise on my face. I followed that tweet and said,
it would have been hard.
Ain't got but a bruise on my face, but ain't tripping that 40 cal, put a hole in that opera's face.
That shit sound like
things ain't in there since
rapping.
on April 11th, 2014. K.I. was going to one of her friends' houses for a birthday party around 3:30 p.m. when Vine and Big A, another O Block member, caught her lacking and started firing. She died on the scene.
Hold on, bruh. How do you know this?
At just 17 years old. And back in 2020.
That nigga knew the exact two niggas.
The Chicago Police Department named Vaughn as the offender who shot at K.I. And Vaughn has referred to her many times in his songs because in War With Us, he says, put a pretty up in the morgue. Call that Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Damn.
And Vaughn used to troll K.I. and call her pretty since he wanted to get close to her so he could set her up. And she most likely knew this since she was never down to meet with Kingvon. And one of K.I.'s friends interviewed for a documentary about her and said that K.I. felt Vaughn was doing that to try and set her up.
Really liked it to her. And he was like, well, she too pretty for that, and tell her to stop gang banging, you know.
He liked her as a girlfriend?
Yeah, he wanted to be her boyfriend. She just felt like he was trying to
what the fuck?
Set her up and kill her. That's what she told me. She like, I think he's just trying to kill me. He don't like me. What's the like?
And K.I. started her assassin career after wanting to get revenge for the death of her close friend Tuka. This led her to shoot Odie Perry, a member of O Block. So it makes sense why she thought Vine wanted to set her up. And in the same interview, Vine spoke about his situation with K.I.
We talk on the phone, like that's somebody like say somebody you DM and talking to, and then one day they just gone. Now you like, damn, who the f I'm gonna talk to now?
In pressing with Sada, Baby Vine said they caught that Brick and hit him in his. Brick is an FBG member who was gunned down back in 2017, along with Kobe Mack on 63rd St. Lawrence. The police found one of them with a wound to the head, lying in front of a house, and the second victim with wounds to the back and arm behind the house. They were both pronounced dead. FBG.
Why this nigga talk like that?
Brick was a brother to FBG Duck, another rapper Kingvon has humiliated multiple times. Because in a song named GTA, Von said he made a diss, and now he a ghost, and it happened fast. And FBG Duck was a well-known Chicago drill rapper and one of Von's most known ops, because he and Von used to always send shots at each other. But not long after Duck dropped his song, Dead, dissing all of O Block's fallen ones, it made them want to get rid of him ASAP, since it was one of the most disrespectful songs ever. And a month later, while FBG Duck was shopping, two vehicles pulled up near him and started opening fire. Duck had taken multiple shots and was later pronounced dead at the hospital. But Vine hasn't only had beef with Chicago rappers, because he also had problems with YB. Because back in 2020, Vine and YoungBoy began beefing after a clip surfaced on the internet when Vine was listening to YoungBoy on Instagram saying how YoungBoy...
Y'all think this nigga was trolling when he did this? Let me know in the comments. Y'all really think this nigga was trolling or he was serious?
Caps in his rap.
YoungBoy talking about on this song, bro.
What?
He talking crazy on this.
Oh yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
On his nah.
Then in another...
Why would he do that though? I got like, why would he? I'm just trying to think why. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he was just trolling, but why would he troll like that? And if he was serious, I don't know. I wouldn't even be able to put two and two together. Something that we didn't see. It had to be.
Another live.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what started. Well, can't say that's what started because it had to be something behind the scenes. But that's what we saw that made it seem like what started.
This young boy in a playful manner.
Why be a straight not catching is that?
Alright, but when you call...
YoungBoy never publicly responded to Vine, but many believe he was aware of the diss. And things between the two rappers were quiet for nearly 2 years, since both rappers were being monitored by police due to their lengthy criminal records. But in November of 2020, outside of a lounge in Atlanta, an altercation broke out between NBA affiliate Quando Rondo and Kingvon, leading to shots being fired and Kingvon's life being taken. and click this video on the screen right quick. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.
I told you, why that nigga be talking like that? Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. RP, everyone, bruh. Man, that shit crazy. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm out here.
I give me a check and I fuck it up. Give me a check and I fuck it up. Give me a check and I fuck it up. Give me a check.